long time because this is a room of like-minded people. Everybody here wants to support girls. So I never intended to go into the toy business, but I did when I had an aha moment. But before I tell you my aha moment, I want everybody to close their eyes. Okay, it's the first day of summer, so this is great. Close your eyes. Now I want you to picture a child around the age of 8 or 9 on a hot summer day, like today. Could be your child, boy or girl, could be you. Now what do you hear? Do you hear the sound of bees buzzing? Do you hear the sound of children laughing as they jump into a swimming pool? Think about what you smell. Do you smell fresh cut grass or flowers? And now think about what you feel. Do you feel the warm breeze on your skin? Do you feel the sun coming down upon you? Okay, so do you have that image in your mind? Okay, open your eyes. Okay, so front row, you get to play a part in this. So how about the first 2 rows? So I want you to throw out some adjectives of what you felt when you were imaging this child. Just one word.
Happy.
Joy.
What?
Joy.
Fun.
Joy. What?
Fun.
Fun?
Sweaty.
Sweaty. Yeah, for sure. Laughter.
Happy.
Happy. Of course, right? So I wanted you to picture this child because that's what my daughter looked like on this hot summer day. A normal, typical kid. She had just gotten done playing soccer, and she's in her cute little soccer uniform, and she has rosy cheeks, and her hair is in pigtails, and I said, Gracie, I said, honey, we have to go to the toy store to buy a gift for your friend. And she said, okay. So we go to the toy store, and we're, looking around, and come upon a line of dolls that just stopped me in my tracks. They had on short skirts, crop top, belly button ring, big hair, lots of makeup. I look at my daughter. I look at these dolls. I pick up one of the dolls, and the name on the hang tag is Lovely Lola. Yep, that's what did it in for me. I had just had it. I was like, what are we marketing to our girls? Oh my gosh, look at this. Lovely Lola, and it was called Lovely Lola. I thought there's not one parent out there that wants their daughter to look, act, or be called Lovely Lola. Right? So I bought the doll. As I'm scolding every single salesperson going, what are you marketing to the girls? Look at this thing. This is horrific. You're a nice toy store. Why are you doing that? They were all like 16 years old, so they're like, wow. So, so I'm buying this doll, and my daughter's like, Mom, is that for Maddie? I'm like, no, it's not a birthday gift for Maddie. I'm buying it to show Dad. I'm buying it to show Dad. So I brought it home to my husband. I said, look at this thing. I know I can do better. I'm sick and tired of complaining. I know I can do better and create a product that encourages girls to be healthy physically, mentally, and emotionally through sports and physical activity. I know that products out there need to show girls what their minds and bodies can do versus what their bodies look like. So I've always known girls were strong, smart, and adventurous, but I never knew where these 3 simple words would take me on this amazing journey from starting, having an aha moment, to creating this product, to going to the White House, to eventually selling my business. And my goal here today is to tell you my story, but as I'm telling you my story, I want you to think about your own inner entrepreneur, your own innovation, because being an entrepreneur doesn't mean you have to own your own business, but it means seeing a problem and fixing it and solving it. And think about your own creativity, because creative thinking actually inspires ideas, and ideas inspire change. So we're going to have to back up a bit. Okay, I know, I'm like super groovy right here. Look at my outfit. Yes, it's like 1970s. It's shouting, Brady Bunch wannabe. But anyway, this is me when I knew I was strong, smart, and adventurous. I was good in school. I was great at sports. I was a leader. But that started to change when I went into junior high. And I'm going to tell you 3 simple childhood stories. And I realize that everybody has childhood stories, but you really don't know which situations are going to shape you and lead you on a path. So my first one was when I was in 7th grade. And I knew I was strong, smart, and adventurous. And I raised my hand in science class. And I asked a question, and my teacher didn't think it was that good of a question. And he said to me, "Oh, that's right, you're blonde. That's why you asked that question." And my self-confidence went down because he was basically calling me a dumb blonde at the age of 12. Okay, whatever. So 8th grade happens again. Raise my hand in science class, and my math teacher says, "Oh, that wasn't a very good question, but I know why you asked that. Because you're blonde, you're pretty, and that means you can't have brains too." To the laughter of my classmates. I mean, that was crushing to me. That was crushing. Because I focused on what my mind and body could do, and now I was being judged because of what I looked like. And that didn't feel good. It didn't seem right. So by the end of my 8th grade year, it happened again. 2 male teachers asked me to come into the classroom after school. And I thought it had something to do with my schoolwork. And I did well on a test, I did poorly on a test, but no. They proceeded to tell me how hot I was and how lucky the boys were that I was entering high school. I remember running out of that classroom. My heart is beating a mile a minute. Tears are coming down my face. I mean, I get shaky every time I think about it because it's like, who does that to a 13-year-old girl? I mean, that was terrible judgment by those teachers. And I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. I didn't tell my mom and dad. I didn't tell my sister. I didn't tell any of my friends because I was so embarrassed. But what it did do is it shut me up. For 4 years in high school, I went under the radar. I didn't want any attention, good or bad. I didn't try my hardest in school. I didn't try my hardest at sports. I had a lot of friends, but I wanted to blend in. I sat into the middle, to the back of the schoolroom, and I never, ever, God forbid, raised my hand. So like I said, I had focused on what my mind and body